Member from Trinity-Spadina.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Municipal Affairs. Land use planning is vital to the growth and development of all Ontario communities, but it's not always a smooth or easy process. My riding of Trinity-Spadina has seen unprecedented redevelopment in the recent years. The growth has brought positive economic impact to my community. However, the plans proposed by developers sometimes conflict with the wishes of the communities. Some of my constituents and my local city councillor have expressed concern that not enough weight has given to the local decision makers when decisions go to Ontario Municipal Board. Would the minister please explain how his ministry is working to help municipalities to have a greater say in local planning decisions and ensure the OMB supports the well-planned neighborhoods in Ontario? Thank you.
Minister of Municipal Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much, and I want to thank the member from Trinity-Spadina for his question and his advocacy on this issue. Speaker, I would mention other members of our caucus as well. The member from Etobicoke Lakeshore, Peter Millichen, Scarborough, Agincourt, Sue Wong, have all taken a strong advocacy role on this particular file, held their own public consultations on the OMB reform, and I want to thank them for their work. But, Speaker, where I'd like to start is by letting people know I think it's important that the work we're doing today through this consultation is not the starting point of reform that we have brought to the OMB. As far back as 2007, we enabled all municipalities across the province of Ontario to create their own local appeal bodies. To this date, unfortunately, none have undertaken that authority. It's good to see that the City of Toronto, through resolution back in March, has started the process of moving forward. Had that been in place, Speaker, fully two-thirds of all Toronto cases before the OMB that have gone there in 2015 and 2016 could have been dealt with at the local level. Wow. This will build on that work, Speaker. It's not the starting point. Thank you very much, and I look forward to the supplemental.
Thank you, Speaker. I want to thank the Minister for his answer. I'm pleased to learn that our government is taking action to put more decision-making power in the hands of local residents, because that is fair and ensures sustainable growth. I recently attended one of the public consultation on the government's OMB review in my riding at the Convention Centre. I want to take this opportunity to thank all staff who have worked hard to facilitate the province-wide consultation. I myself and the member from Davenport will be hosting our own consultation with our residents soon. We look forward to submitting our findings to the ministry, and I encourage all members of this House to host their own consultation and pass on their constituents' view on OMB to the minister by December 19th. Speaker, through you to the minister, can he tell us more about the OMB review process and how Ontarians across the province can participate in this process?
Thank you, Minister.
Speaker, again, I thank the member for his question, and I want to acknowledge, Speaker, this is a two-pronged approach. Our ministry is dealing with half of it. I also want to thank the Minister of the Attorney General for his work on this particular file. Speaker, at the end of the day, the goal is for us in our ministry, through what we call a scoping exercise, is to have more deference to what we would say is local decision-making authority. But, Speaker, at the end of the day, I do want to say that we do believe that it is important that there be some form of appeal mechanism in place for people that have a strong interest when it comes to local land use planning decisions. It's important to note, Speaker, that all jurisdictions in Canada, all provincial jurisdictions, have some form of an appeal mechanism. And in fact, if they did not, Speaker, the only method of appeal that people that would have an interest in this file or issues related to this file would be through the courts. We would think that, Speaker, would be unattainable for some people. They wouldn't be able to afford it. The timelines associated with that would not be good. So, Speaker, we're moving forward. We're pleased with all that have been engaged with us so far, and we look forward to bringing recommendations